Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, we're going to be doing my December Shop My Stash. So if you've been keeping up with this, I do have a whole playlist down below. Basically, we start off by going through last month's products, how much usage I got out of everything. Next, you guys come into my stash with me and we pick out some new products for the month. And lastly, you guys see me throw it on, which results in this makeup look. So if you want to see what products I chose, what I thought of last month's products, and how I got this look, just keep on watching. But before that, don't forget, if you like tricks and makeup, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And if you could like the video if you like it, and the video's gonna start right now. So let's start off with my most used products. So that was a total of 16 uses. The first product is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, which is no surprise. I love this product. I use it all the time. I did go ahead and make a little bit of a deeper dent in there. I love it and I'm gonna keep using it. I recently got a Luminous Putty Primer in this formula, and it's really nice as well. So I've really been enjoying mixing the two for a nice natural finish to the face. I like them, so this was definitely something that I got a lot of use out of throughout the month. The other products that got used 16 times were the Away Studio Color Corrector in Peach. This I really enjoyed mixing with the Wet n Wild concealer. As you guys know, I use them in countless videos. I love how this blends out with that product, but it just looks so nice on the under eye, so I'm definitely going to keep using this on the side. And also the Amuse Duo Jumbo Liner, and it comes with a dark brown and a black. These are so nice as well. I've raved about them in so many videos, and they're just so pigmented and so great. So these are $1 on the Shop My Stash site. Definitely check them out. They're so good. Now we're moving on to the least used products with a total of 0 uses. I have the Away Studio Perfect Eyeshadow Primer in the shimmer version. I just don't like these. I don't know why I keep purchasing them, but I'm not the biggest fan of those. Next, we have the Ccolor Canvas Base Wisteria eyeshadow base. You can definitely use this for an eyeshadow base. You can use it to cut the crease. You can use it in a couple of different ways, but I just didn't get use out of it this month at all. Just not something that I touched. Also didn't touch the ColourPop Clear Feather Effect Styling Wax at all. As you guys know, I've already gotten into a routine with my brows that you guys will be seeing later on in this video. So this doesn't really fit into my routine, so I haven't been touching that. And the last product that got used 0 times was the Away Studio Perfect BB Cream. I've only used this once before in a different video, and I don't know, I remember it being okay. I just didn't want to ruin my makeup. And also this product seems to seem out of its packaging for some reason. It's really messy, and everything else had foundation on it, which is really annoying. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, not one that I really reach for at all, which is why I had 0 uses. But hopefully soon I'll be into it. I'm just a very full coverage kind of person, and I know this one's not going to give me the coverage that I want, but we'll see. We have quite a few products that only got used one time. The first one is a Romantic Beauty lip gloss in the nude tints. I love it, but I didn't use it. Also, I'm surprised I didn't really reach for this one either, the Iony lip gloss. I don't know what the name is, but this one's so nice as well. But I guess I wasn't really using those shades in videos and stuff, or in my everyday life. Next, I have the Away Studio Perfect Eyeshadow Primer. I only used it one time. I think this is not a great formula, which is why I stray away from these, but for some reason I keep purchasing it. I've finished one up before, and for some reason I wanted to see did they change the formula, but they didn't. It's just not great, so definitely do not recommend these. There's more. We have 2 eyeshadows. So we have the Away Studio Velour eyeshadow, which is this one here in Vogue. This is so stunning, so pigmented, but I just didn't use it. It's just such a beautiful shade. I don't know why I didn't reach for this, especially this month, or last month, November. But for some reason I didn't touch it. And then this one also is really amazing, and this one's in the shade Enchant, and this is the Away Studio Loose Pigment. So amazing, such a great formula, but for some reason I didn't really reach for it as often. Wait, there's more. We have the LA Colors Pout Liquid Lipstick in the shade Kiss and Tell. Didn't touch it. It's extremely drying, not something that I love, but it could have worked out throughout the month, but I just didn't reach for it. This product, I'm surprised I only used one time, which is the Nikkei K Very Berry Face Palette. I don't know what it was. I just didn't touch this. I only touched it one time, and that's it. This is the Zuri Flawless Shaping and Strobing Face Palette. The first time that I used it, I didn't love it. I feel like the shade that I use to set my under eye is this one here. In the pan, it doesn't look like it has shimmers, but when you throw it on, it is a glowy kind of powder, which I don't love. The bronzer in here is okay. The contour shade's so this is not a favorite, so that's why I didn't really reach for it after the first usage. A couple products that got used 2 times. The first one is the SHEGLAM Glam 101 lipstick and lip liner situation. So I don't know what to say about this product, because when I used it in my SHEGLAM video, I loved it. I said this is amazing. This is the product that I did not regret purchasing. And it's true, I really love the color selection that I did, and I really liked the formula in that video. But for some reason, throughout the month of November, I just didn't love it. The couple of times that I used it, it just got all over the mask. It looked so smudgy. It just didn't look great, which is why I kind of strayed away from it for the rest of the month. And I don't know, I'm just not loving it as much as I thought I would, especially now that we're wearing masks. It's just, it doesn't look great, and it kind of smudges everywhere. It gets out of the line. It doesn't stay where you put it, which is so weird. But yeah, so that's why I only got used 2 times. Also the LA Colors concealer, and this one's in natural. This was okay. I just preferred my Wet n Wild one a little more. Also, something that got used 2 times was the SHEGLAM Daydreaming pressed blush. Such a beautiful color, but for some reason I just didn't really touch it. Nice formula, silky and smooth, blends in nicely, but again, I don't know. A total of 3 uses. I know for sure this one is just so weird, because this used to be one of my favorite foundations, the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation, right? I repurchased it countless times, but for some reason, every time that I use this, it just looked horrible on my skin. So I don't know if it's a change in weather, or maybe it's the formula or something, but it just did not look great. So that's why I kind of strayed away from this product. I'll have to keep using it and see what my final thoughts are on this product, because maybe the formula went bad, or maybe I just, you know, got a bad one, but it looked terrible on my skin. So that's why after the couple times that I tried using it again, it just didn't look great, so I just stopped the usage. Next, we have the Amuse face palette. This one only got used 3 times. Basically, I would use it for the blushes in the center, not the highlight at all. I never touched that. And also the bronzer tone I would use sometimes. But yeah, this is a nice palette. This one does come in 2 shades, but I think I like this one more than the last palette that I have as well. And I also did work well. I really like the blushes in this palette, so nice. With a total of 4 uses, we have the A+ Oil Control Setting Spray. The spritzer in this product does not work at all. There's like, it comes out good, but there's like one that just like kind of attacks you. So I wasn't the biggest fan of using this throughout the month, so I did stray away from this. I ended up using my other spray that I put in this Shop My Stash. So yeah, I don't know if the formula was worth that sprayer. It just wasn't the best. Next, we have the SHEGLAM Spring It On Liquid Highlight. I felt like this sucks. I just don't like it. This is just a product that sticks to where you put it. It's not great. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be able to move around and blend in, and I find that this doesn't do that. So the only thing that happened throughout the month is that I figured out I just don't like that at all. Next, we have the AOA Studio Muse Liquid Liner. It's a really nice finish. It's really easy to use, so this is definitely something that I always recommend. And also the SHEGLAM Blush, their liquid blush. Here, I got some use out of it as well. I love it. It's so great. All right, so I didn't notice that this was already in my Shop My Stash for November, but I'm guessing this is a little bit of a spoiler, but I do end up throwing this in again in my stash. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I added this back in my makeup collection and then I picked it out again, but I think this is going to be perfect for December as well. So I did get some use out of it. I used it 5 times. Such a beautiful product. It just looks so nice on the lid. I definitely recommend you guys pick up this shade in Disco Queen, especially for the month of December. It's something that I'm going to use quite a bit. So this is also in my Shop My Stash for December. Something that I finished up completely was the AOA Studio Slim Brow. I'm not the biggest fan of this product anymore, but thankfully I got it out of my collection. I have so many backups though, so that's out of here. With 5 uses, we have the SHEGLAM Liquid Bronzer. Such an amazing formula. Love it. Smells so good and it looks good on the skin, as well as the City Color Be Matte Bronzer in the shade Pecan Pie. Love this product. I did mention this in my top 10 bronzers video and I love it. So amazing. With a total of 5 uses, we have the Majesty palette, which is the highlighter palette from Amuse. Now I did get some more use out of this and I feel like I really like the finish of this. I usually go in with these 2 highlights here and they look so nice on the skin. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep using this, because at first impressions, I remember not loving this. It was extremely subtle and it didn't look great on the skin. You could barely see it. but now that I got more use out of it, I know how to use it better. So this is definitely one that I'm glad that I threw in here because I ended up loving it in the end. And lastly, with 5 uses, we have the Color Spell Shadow Go Around. I love this product. It's amazing. I'm so glad that I threw it in here. It was a perfect palette to pair with my Romantic Beauty one that we're going to talk about in a little bit. Such an amazing formula. I love the shadows in here. I love the shimmers. The mattes are amazing. So definitely recommend if you see this at your local Family Dollar, definitely pick it up. It's such an amazing formula. 2 products got used 6 times. We have the Away Studio Brow Gel in Ebony. I've just been into my brow pomade a little more than this product. I'm really surprised that this got used 6 times because it's not something that I really reach for a lot. Next, we have the e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. This was a newer product to my collection and I ended up loving it even more. Since I threw it in the Shop My Stash, it's such an amazing formula. It's lightweight, but it blends in so nicely on the skin. It doesn't leave any type of cast and it works great with my oily skin. So I really liked this product and I'm definitely going to keep using it on the side. With 7 uses, I have the You Can Be Liquid Liner in Brown. Love this product. I'm definitely going to keep using it on the side. With 8 uses, we have the Wet n Wild's BFF Hydrating Face Primer. And this is so amazing. It smells so good. It just leaves a lot of little glitters on the skin, but I learned to love this throughout the month. And also the Smoke and Mirrors highlighter in the shade Topaz. This was only $1 at the 99 and it works so well. With a total of 9 uses, we have the Ebony New York Sculpt and Contour Duo. Love this product. I use this for a blush and this is a contour like bronzer shade and they just work out so well. Love this product. And also with 9 uses, we have the Romantic Beauty My Love palette. So amazing. This was definitely my favorite palette out of the 2 and I also mentioned this in a favorites video recently. It's amazing. I love the shimmers. I love the mattes. Such a great palette. Too bad that they don't have it on their website anymore, but it's definitely one that I'm so happy that I threw in for the month. It's such an amazing, again, formula for the price. It was really inexpensive as well. Such a great brand. So if you haven't checked out Romantic Beauty, definitely check them out. They have such great things. With a total of 11 uses, we have the SHEGLAM liquid lipstick in the shade Haters. Such a great formula. It's so pigmented, so I definitely reach for that quite a bit. I also have the Jelly Wow in the blueberry one. It's definitely almost out of here. And lastly, with 11 uses, we have the Away Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. Love this product. It works so well throughout the month that I'm definitely going to keep using it on the side. Such a great formula and I'm so glad that I threw it in here. With a total of 13 uses, we have the LA Colors Brow Set. I'm not surprised. I use this all the time. It's amazing. The Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. I paired it with the Color Corrector a lot and it's an amazing formula. I love it. Also the Bounce Foundation from Beauty Blender, you guys know it's a favorite, and also the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist, also 13 uses. I love this product, so amazing. Lastly, we have a couple products with a total of 14 uses. We have the City Color Mascara. Love this product. As you can tell, like all the words rubbed off because I use it so often. We have the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Petal Please, and I definitely use this quite a lot this month. It's getting down to like the last bit and it's amazing. Love it. I use it every single day. And also the A+ No Pore Face Primer. Such an amazing primer. Love this. I'm glad that I threw it in here. And this one's also almost out of here. So that was it for the roundup of last month's products. Now you guys are going to come with me into my collection and we're going to pick out a couple new products for the month of December. So that's going to start right now. Alright, so here are my eyeshadow palettes. Now they're a little messy, girl, because I will be fixing everything tomorrow. Everything's going to be looking different by the next Shop My Stash. For example, the eyeshadow palettes here, I'm going to put them in the drawers and I'm thinking makeup like this, like liquid lipsticks and stuff, are going to go in these like squares. So I'm still trying to figure it out. This is where all my eyeshadow palettes are. For this month, I decided to pull the Beauty Creations Espresso Yourself Latte palette. Definitely a favorite for many years. I haven't used it in such a long time, so I decided to pull this one out. It definitely comes with a lot of like neutral tones. We get that green. It's just like a really nice palette. I remember the formula being really nice, so I decided to pull this one. As well as the Face Gingerbread House Party palette. It does come with this little palette with the gingerbread on it. It comes with glitters in it. Looks like this, which is going to be perfect for the Christmas month. And this is the color story of the bigger side of the palette. Really beautiful tones. I really love the shimmers in here. It's a really nice palette and I think it's perfect for this time of year, so I decided to pull this one. Alright, so this drawer here is very, very messy. I have my setting sprays in here. I have my setting powders, my foundations. So for this month, For this month, I decided to pull the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, and this one is in the shade Medium 330W. I just use this in a full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics, which is going to be down below if you want to watch. And I really like the finish, which is crazy because I've talked about this one not working with my skin type. So I really want to try it out for this month just to see what I think and my final thoughts on this product. For setting powder, I really wanted to toss this one in, the SHEGLAM Insta Ready Powder Duo. It comes with a pressed powder as well as a loose powder. I really want to get some thoughts on this one as well, so I decided to throw this in, and it is a 2-in-1, which is so convenient for this month. For setting spray, I decided to throw this little baby in, which is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. It's just so nice. The sprayer of this product, it feels so good on the skin. I really like how it makes my skin look, so I decided to throw this in for this month. If I do end up going through it, I'll just toss in another setting spray. So this is where I have my face palettes. I have a couple of brow products in here. I have my blushes and my highlighters on this side, and I also have my contour products over here. First product from this drawer I decided to pull is the AOA Studio Wonder Brow Tinted Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. I've just been loving this, pairing it with the Amuse brow pencil, so that's what I'm gonna toss in for this month, so I can finish up the brow pencil and possibly make a dent in this product. I just love it. It's amazing. I love how it makes my brows look, so I decided to throw this in. For blush and highlight, I decided to stick with the Pure and Barbie collection, which is including the Pure x Barbie highlighter, and this one is in the shade Confident Glow. So that is how that product looks. It does tend to be a little chunky on the face. As you can see, it's like a chunky kind of formula, but I do want to get some final thoughts on this product, and it smells so good. It goes perfectly with this month, along with the Pure and Barbie blush palette. That's how the product looks. It basically comes with 6 blushes. All of them are perfect for the month. They're not too crazy, they're not too loud, they're perfect, and I love just mixing all of them together. For contour, I decided to throw in the Contour Effects palette from Ccolor, which looks like this. I just mentioned this in my top 10 bronzers video, and I love this product. It's going to be perfect for this month. I really like the highlighter as well. It's not too loud. It's like the perfect shade for my skin tone, so this is the one that I'll be using throughout the month. I also went ahead and threw in the Ccolor Glow Natural Face palette, which comes with everything that I need, so hopefully I don't reach for this one over the other products, but I really wanted an all-in-one done kind of product in this Shop My Stash, and that's how that product looks. This is definitely a favorite. I always reach for this product. It's such a good formula. So this will also be included in this month's Shop My Stash. Alright, so this is where all of the concealer products, my primers, and everything else is. I have my eyeshadow primers and stuff in here. As you guys know, a lot of this is going to look different by the next time you guys see it. As I mentioned, I am going to move everything around because these drawers are getting pretty stuffed. And I have my glosses in here. I have my liquid lipsticks in these drawers, and my lipsticks. I have everything here, as well as mascaras and my liners and all of that. So for brows, I went ahead and threw in the Amuse brow pencil in dark brown just so I can pair it with my brow pomade. I also wanted to choose this MAC's Makeup Cherimoya brow set. It's really good and I always use it. I love how it leaves my brows. It just makes them feel like they're set for the day. They're not going to move around, which I love. To clean up the brows, I went ahead and chose the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. As you guys know, I already took out the stopper. This product is almost out of here, so my intention is to finish it up for this Shop My Stash, so hopefully that happens. For eyeshadow prep, I went ahead and chose the Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bright color-based primers. These work so well, especially the nude one. I love these, so I went ahead and threw these in for the month. To add some additional sparkle to every eye look, I went ahead and threw in the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow, and this one here is in Disco Queen. You guys know how much I love this. This was in my favorites video. It's such an amazing product, so I went ahead and threw this in. As well as this body crystal liner from the 99-cent store in gold. It's such a beautiful shade. I love these, so I went ahead and threw this in as well. For liquid liner, I decided to throw in the LA Colors liquid eyeliner in brown. And I wanted to pair it with the Ccolor Be Bold Cut Liner. This one's really good. However, I only used it a couple times, so I really want to focus on this product throughout the month, so I went ahead and threw this in. For pencil liners, I have 2 of the LA Colors gel eyeliners. I have the black, and the other one is called Gold Shimmer. They're both stunning, but I'm thinking I can toss this one on the lower lash line or something for the holidays. I think it's going to look stunning. So I wanted to throw these in and pair them up for the month. For mascara, I wanted to throw in the Ccolor Be Baddie Mascara. I used this today for a video and I really enjoyed it, so I want to use it a little more for this month. It's a really stunning packaging, but I also like the wand of this product as well. I decided to throw in a couple cream products. I have the Ebony New York Contour and Glow Stick. This one here is in the shade Bronze Brown. So beautiful, and it blends out so nicely on the skin, so I wanted to throw this in. I wanted to pair it with the Jelly Wow from SHEGLAM. It basically comes with a blush side and a highlight side. This is so stunning. I actually did a whole video using some new SHEGLAM makeup, so if you want to watch that, that's going to be down below. But this one has really surprised me. I also went ahead and used this in today's video, and it just blends out so nicely, so I wanted to use it again. So for face primer, I have quite a combo going. First off, I have the AOA Studio Perfect Filter Face Primer. This just feels so nice on the skin. I really wanted to use it more throughout this month, so I went ahead and threw this in. So I wanted to pair it with the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I think this is going to work so nicely throughout the month. It's going to keep everything intact, and it's going to pair really nicely with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I also wanted to use this one a little more, which is the Italia Deluxe High Maintenance Poreless Face Filter. It gives me vibes of the Poreless Primer from e.l.f. It's just a little more creamy than that one. As you can see, it's really nice, so I really want to try this one out a little more throughout the month. For concealer, I want to try out this one a little more, which is a Romantic Beauty Little Secret Concealer, and this one's in the shade 04. This one actually did come in a mystery box that I unboxed on Instagram, and I really have been liking it, so I wanted to throw it in for this month. For prepping the lips, I really wanted to throw in this one again, which is a Hard Candy Plumping Serum. It's just one of my favorites. I really want to use it again, so I threw it in again. Alright, for lip liner, I decided to throw in two different colors. Both of them are from Ebony New York, and we have the shade Violet Red as well as Brown. I think both of them are going to come in handy throughout the month, and these are so creamy and they just look so stunning on the lips. They're really easy to use, and I've raved about them for many years, and these are only $1 on their website. So amazing, so I decided to throw two. Why not? Lipstick, I decided to throw in the Metamorphosis lipstick in the shade Dreaming. This is just my favorite, and it's a beautiful nude tone. I love throwing this in the center of my nude lips. It's a really nice shade. And now that we're here, I'm possibly going to throw in the other color, which is this one in the shade Goals. And this one is more of a pinky kind of tone, but I think it's going to go so well in this month just because of all the looks that I'll be creating for like Christmas and stuff. And this is such a stunning shade as well. It's such a beautiful formula, so I'm going to throw both of them in. So I have two liquid lipsticks. I have the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout. This one is in the shade Flutter Nutter, and this is not my favorite formula, but I do want to try it out just to see how I can make it work for me and how I can get it out of my collection, because I don't really use these, so I threw this in. Also went ahead and threw in the Juvia's Place liquid lipstick here. Such a beautiful color. It is like a blue based red, and it's going to work so well for the month. Lastly, for lip gloss, I went ahead and threw in the Beauty Creations Ultra Dazzle Lip Gloss, which came in a mystery box a while back. This one's in number 14, Born to Shine, and I never use this, but it's so stunning. It has a lot of beautiful iridescent glitters in there. It's just such a nice product, so I really do want to get use out of this throughout the month. So I went ahead and threw this in, and this is the last product. First product I'm gonna go in with is the Hard Candy Plumping Serum. This is not new to any Shop My Stash. As you guys know, I've been including this in so many because it's such an amazing formula, and I love throwing this on the lips before I go in with eyeshadow and everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a little bit of this. It just smells so good as well. So I was gonna do my brows off camera, but for the people that are new here, I usually go in with this pair all the time, so I decided to throw it in this Shop My Stash. This is a Muse brow pencil in dark brown, as well as with the AOA Studio Wonder Brow tinted brow pomade in dark brown. Basically what I do is I line the brows with this, and then I fill them in with the brow pomade. Next, taking the brow pomade, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in only the outer portions of the brow. And then with the spoolie, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoolie the front portion of the brow. And lastly, taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer, and I basically use this to clean up the brows. This will soon be in my empties video, but yeah, I'm almost through this. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this concealer and prime the lids with it. So since I am going to do a very simple look on the eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and do complexion right off the bat. The first product that I have is the e.l.f. Cool Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. This one's really nice. It's definitely a favorite. And also the Italia Deluxe High Maintenance Poreless Face Primer, which is kind of new-ish to my collection, but I've been using it quite a bit as well. I'm trying to get a feel for this and trying to see what I think of it. Definitely reminds me of the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but the consistency is completely different. Next, I'm taking the High Maintenance Primer on the inner portions of the face. For foundation, I have the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, and this one's in medium 330W. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. The last time that I used it, I really liked the finish, but there's been a couple other times where it's let me down, so let's see what happens. Wow, so for sure a little bit goes a long way, so I'm just gonna take a little bit more. Next, I am going to do a little bit of like cream contour, cream products. I have the e.l.f. Cosmetics Contour and Glow Stick. This is definitely one of my fave contour sticks in the shade Bronze Brown. So good, so deep and dark, but it blends in so nicely. Just going to go all over the forehead here, just a little bit on the sides and the chin. Next, I'm taking the SHEGLAM Jelly Wow Duo. Basically comes with a blush side as well as a cream highlight side. So I'm just going to take the cream blush, kind of just dab it on. And then I'm going to take a brush and kind of stamp it around just so it can blend in. I'm also going to take some on my sponge here and just apply some on the cheekbones. All right, for concealer, I have the Romantic Beauty Little Secret Concealer, and this is a full coverage concealer in the shade 04. This was one that I received in a mystery box that I unboxed on my Instagram. So if you want to watch that, you want to see what I got in that box, that's over there. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some on the under eyes. Now this concealer is definitely not matte. It is like almost luminous. It's like a natural finish concealer, I'd say. I don't notice it being matte at all compared to like my e.l.f. concealer. This one, yeah, it looks a little more natural. And when you blend it in with a sponge, it does get, like, it has less coverage, of course. So it's not as full coverage as I'd like, so I am going to go ahead and build it up. So before my under eyes start creasing like crazy, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with this product. This is from SHEGLAM, and this is our Insta Ready Duo. Basically comes with a pressed powder and a loose powder. I always see people doing this. I kind of want to try it out, so I'm going to go ahead and bake. Like, I always see people blend it in with their sponge, which is so weird. I never do this, but oh, it's looking nice. For contour, I have the Ccolor Contour Effect palette. It comes with a contour shade, a bronzer shade, and a highlight. What I'm using today is the bronzer tone in the center of the palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up the skin with this. So if you guys remember from me picking out my makeup, you guys just saw it, I went ahead and threw in a couple of the Pure and Barbie Situation. So this is their blush palette. I'm just going to mix all of them together and throw them on the face. So convenient that it comes with a mirror. Okay, these are so pigmented. Haven't used this in such a long time, so yeah, I didn't even have to dip in again. So pigmented. Also threw in the Pure and Barbie highlighter, and this one here is in Confident Glow. I believe this was the only highlight that came in this collection, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this sparingly because this is so chunky. I don't know if you could see that in the pan. It's like a very chunky kind of formula. To set the brows, I'm taking the Cherimoya brow set. I think I'm also just going to do lips now that we're here. I'm taking my Ebony York 24 Hour Flawless Auto Lip Liner. And this one here is in Violet Bread. Also taking the Juvia's Place Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this one's in the shade Nefertiti. Now before we do anything else, I'm going to take the LA Colors Gel Liner in Rose Gold Shimmer. And I'm thinking I just want to throw some here. I also have the black gel liner. So the palette that I chose for this portion of the video is a Too Faced I think this was like the gingerbread house party thing. It comes with this little picture in the front. This was part of last year's Christmas Too Faced situation. So this is what I'm going to be working with today. I'm thinking something extremely simple. I might go in with Tinseltown on the lid and then just a little bit of a red, like a burgundy moment on the outer portions of the eye. I'm actually taking that cranberry shade. I'm going to throw it on the lower lash line. I think I'm going to take a little bit of Snowflake, which is this shade here. I did spray my brush. And I'm going to throw that in the inner portions of the eye, like the inner corner. This is a little chunky, but it does have like a champagne-y, pinky kind of shift to it. Taking just a tad bit of that cranberry shade again, which is Nooks and Cranberries. Oh, okay, it's getting a little dark, a little smoky. This is a very dry liquid lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and try to nude it out with the Beauty Creations Ultra Dazzle Lip Gloss in the shade Born to Shine number 14. Let's see what happens when I apply this over top. I'm not sure if I'm loving or hating that, but so I love these types of brushes for like packing on shadows. I'm going to take Tinseltown. So much for my natural look. This is like not natural at all. I'm going to go ahead and take this Ccolor Be Bold Cut Liner. I did have the mascara in my Shop My Stash last month, so I went ahead and threw in the liner for this month. There's that liner. It looks so nice. I'm actually liking how this look is coming out, except for the lips. I don't know. And next for mascara, I'm taking the Ccolor Be Batty mascara for the lower and upper lashes. For eyelashes, these aren't in my Shop My Stash, but I'm going to go ahead and throw in the A+ Glam 3D lashes in Jeju. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Let me know down below what was your favorite product from today's video that I chose. Now we're going to go through a couple of the things that I didn't use in today's video. Starting off with the lip liner. This is the Secret Affairo lip and eyeliner, so you can use it for your eyes or your lips, and this is from Ebony, New York as well. So we did use the more red tone, but I also love this one in brown, and it's definitely going to come in handy throughout the month. It's so beautiful, so creamy, and so easy to use. You don't have to sharpen it. It's really easy just to throw in your bag and go. And I also just retail for like $1 on the website. Definitely grab the colors of your choice because they have so many to offer. We also have the AOA Studio Perfect Filter Face Primer, which I didn't use today, but I can't wait to use. It feels so good on the skin. It feels so cooling. I love it. We didn't use this little thing. This is part of the Gingerbread House Party palette, and basically comes with the glitters. I did show you guys this earlier, but that's how that looks. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at that. It's really nice. It comes with 4 glitters and 2 matte shades. We also didn't use this or the nude one. I don't know, I used this one yesterday as an eyeshadow primer, and I much prefer my like concealer over this because it gives me more coverage, whereas this one isn't as full coverage as I remember it being. And also because I've been cleaning up my brows, they kind of like don't mix together well. So I don't know, I can still use them to like cut the crease and stuff, so I could use these for different purposes. But like for eyeshadow primer, I don't know if I'm going to use them. Next we have some lip products. We have the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout. I'll give you guys a little swatch of this product. It's a really nice color. However, I never really liked the formula. So we're going to see how it works throughout the month. As you can see, it's like a little patchy. It smells so good. It has like a lot of fragrance in it. But yeah, the color is really nice. So pairing it with the lip liner should be nice. I also threw in 2 of the Metamorphosis lipsticks. I have the shade Goals, which looks like that, so stunning. And then I have the shade Dreaming, which is more of a nude tone. It's so pretty. I also went ahead and threw in the NYX Diamond Liquid Crystal Diamond thing, and basically it's just a like really easy way of applying glitter. This one's so nice. I've talked about it in a couple videos. This is the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow in the shade Disco Queen. So beautiful. I've talked about this countless times. It just looks so beautiful and reflective on the eyes. It's stunning. You guys didn't see me use this, but at the end I did spray on the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. It feels so nice on the skin. I love the sprayer, and it also smells really good. So everything about this product I've really been enjoying, and I also like the finish that it leaves. It's just such a nice product. But yeah, I also didn't use this, the LA Colors liquid eyeliner in brown. and this one's really nice. I really like how dark brown it is. The only thing I would change is the applicator because it's just a little long, but it's so nice. And it's like, I don't know, it has a learning curve when you're using on your eyes. If you're a beginner, I don't know if you're gonna like this product because of the long applicator, because it does take me a little longer to like make a wing on my eyes, but this is such a beautiful shade and it was only $1 on Amuse. Last two things are this Ccolor Glow Natural Face Palette, which you guys have seen me use 100 times. I love this product. Comes with everything that I need in here. Comes with the highlight, a blush, the bronzer, everything that I need all in one. So I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this throughout the month of December, so I didn't go ahead and use it in this video so I can get use out of my other products. And lastly, I have the Beauty Creations Espresso Yourself Latte Palette. Also didn't use this, but I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it throughout the month of December. And I didn't even notice that this one and the other one do have very similar color stories, which is really fun because I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of them throughout the month. Such an amazing color story. I'm gonna give you guys an up close look. It's just so nice. I love it. So I can't wait to use this on the eyes. And that was the last product. We made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about, the names of the prices are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. If you could stick around, that would be amazing. I have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds from drugstore to high end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and you make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one.